A lot of big brothers are watching us. Is our private life still private? Social networks sometimes know more about us than we do ourselves. Search engines and their ad platforms completely understand our behavior, our habits, our problems and interests. Mobile network operations and mobile apps know our location, our moves, where we live and where we sleep. Last 13 years, I have worked in the digital sphere on the cutting edge of IT technologies. And today, I want to discuss with you my insights and my ideas about our digital future. Several years ago, the new industry was established, big data management. Today, a lot of companies buy, aggregate, and sell data about our search queries, about our interests, about our bank transactions and purchases, about our locations, and so on. And it makes our life comfortable. It saves for us money, time, and health. How often do you use application for apps for navigation like Google Maps or Yandex Navigator? Can you create a path, a route to an unknown place in a new city without them? I can't. And every day I plan a route to my office with Yandex Navigator, and it saves me about 30 minutes per day or 5 days per year. And it's free. It's completely free. So I share my personal unique data with Google and Yandex, and I receive great insights in return. This is how we work this big data, yes? So we share our personal data and we receive great insights in return. Also, I want to show you a case about not using only online data, but more about offline data. For example, today, big retail companies sell information about our transactions and about our purchases, where, what, and when we buy. How it works? It works with a loyalty program customers. If I speak about loyalty program customers, I mean people who have a loyalty bonus card that linked to email or mobile phone number. And marketers can launch ad campaign targeted to these emails or to these mobile phone numbers if you define it when registering Facebook or VK. So imagine how useful when baby toys producers know people who become to buy diapers for newborns several months ago. It's 100% target audience. But knowledge of our search queries in the past about our interests can also have some negative effects. And I want to share my unique experience that was some months ago. I was looking for a treatment for a small disease. And I forgot to turn on a private mode in browser. And I didn't want to share information about this disease with my colleagues, with my clients. And imagine Skype conference with 10 of my colleagues and several clients. And I have to share screen on my notebook. I usually do it in this case. And all around, people around see a horrible image with plantar warts. So plantar warts, it's not a big disease. Yes, there is nothing extraordinary that other people can know this information about me. But when I create this presentation, I put the image that hated me. But people who see this image told me not to delete it from this presentation, and because it's very horrible. And if you want to understand, you can Google it and with bunch of words and see how horrible can be these images. So this advert hindered me, and it was a big negative effort because all of our future conversations were not so funny like my current speech. So I want to attract your attention on the fact that now we don't know and we don't control how companies that knows our private and unique data, how they manage it. I don't speak about laws, registrations, limitations, cookie policies. No, I think that we don't know how they control it. And we are not safe from the situation when our private data became public. Remember a scandal with the company dating service Ashley Madison about 2 years ago. This dating service is targeted to people who in marriage or in relationship. And it was hacked, and information about several million people who are customers of the service became public. I don't want to discuss the ethic part of this dating service, but I rely on their customers. Didn't want to share information about yourself in public. We are not safe that mobile network operator programmers make a mistake at work. And this case was 6 years ago with Megaphone operator in Russia. Everybody had an access to operator's SMS database by asking a search query in Yandex for several days. So imagine, I don't remember, about several millions of SMSs was in public for several hours or days. So we have to understand that our life has become transparent and we have lost our privacy. And if I speak about our nearest future, I want to discuss the problem of mobile network operations and banks. Banks and payment services like Visa or MasterCard can analyze our financial transactions. And moreover, our mobile network operators, by analyzing our messages, can analyze our income and outcome, our purchases, where we live, where we sleep, what brands are our best, and where we love to buy something. Here I want to talk about case. So have they said to these companies that, yes, take my data and analyze, predict and do what you want. Have you said it? If no, I can say only that it's already late to ask these questions, because we leave a lot of digital footprints every day, every minute and every hour. And we have left it for several years in bank, payment services, mobile network operations, search engines, ad platforms, social medias knows a lot of information about us. And the only one question is how to quickly analyze this data and how to quickly make a great insights. So, return to my case. This case is also about from marketing sphere, from my love marketing sphere. It's a case about a tech company, Segmenta, that was shown in the biggest marketing conference in Russia, yet another conference held by Yandex several months ago. Segmenta is an advertising technical company that is owned by Sberbank. And this company has some kind of access to financial information about Sberbank customers. So this company create an advertising campaign for McDonald's with a video advertisement and target this advertisement to people who used debit or credit Sberbank card in fast food restaurants in 3 months before the ad campaign. Imagine it. So we receive advertisement because we pay by our card in KFC. And after that, we see McDonald's ads. And Segmentor reached great results in marketing here, and I can say that it's a great marketer's job. But Herbie said, take my data and analyze. I'm not. And if we speak about future, I want to share with you 2 technologies that will change our behavior completely. First of all is the invention of face recognition cameras on the streets. So we will have a great level of security, but we will completely lose our privacy in moves. And second is the unexpected results of analysis. Now, when you analyze big data, you often use neural network algorithms. And there is a study of assistant professor of Stanford, Mikhail Kaczynski, who analyzed that if you use only 5 photographs of a person, 5 photos of a person, you can suggest and predict a man's sexual orientation with a 90% of probability. If you analyze 200 of likes in social media, you understand not only sexual orientation, but moreover political beliefs, religious beliefs. So I think that it influences on our behavior very strongly. And what we have to do in this case? So first of all, I think that all of this changing is about changing communication between people. Imagine that we have a service that can create a psychotype of us, and this service can analyze and predict the probability of divorce between 2 people, analyzing their psychotypes using the historical statistical information about divorce on these psychotypes. It's completely changed the interaction between brands and consumers, between politicians and voters, and I think you heard a lot of very targeted advertising campaign on Donald Trump election campaign. And I think that sometimes it's not advertising, sometimes it's a manipulation. And it's changed communication between employer and employee. And today there are several technologies that create robots who choose the candidate of the position based on the neural network algorithms, and it was very, very good. So, yes, we live in a new reality. A lot of big brothers are watching us. A lot of algorithms are analyzing us. And it seems that there is a new challenge for our society. Honestly, I can't adapt to this, and it's very difficult for me to change my behavior to the new rules. Are you ready? Can you make your life more transparent and open? Thank you.